Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Office Bloke Aidan.
Here we are, Office Bloke Daz Sports Edition.
Yep.
Man, a reminder, Aid, if sports is your thing, like and subscribe.
Yeah, do that, please.
Yeah, we're almost on 15,000 subs. So give us that push to get us to 120,000. You know, it makes sense. Coyotes say goodbye to the desert.
I didn't know this was happening.
So this is the Arizona. Is it Arizona Coyotes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Going to they're going to Utah.
Apparently so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, I guess.
Salt
right?
Lake.
So let's see what this is about. Should we get straight into it?
Yeah.
You don't need me talking over this. I'm gonna let it go.
I guess when you're moving like that, I guess the players are still going to be on the roster of wherever they move the franchise to. So they're going to have to up the families and move from Arizona to Salt Lake City. I don't know what the distance is from.
It's not actually that. It could be
play,
further.
Where did they play in Arizona? Do you know?
Phoenix.
Phoenix is it? So from Phoenix to Salt Lake City, I don't know what the distance is, but you're going to have to up your family and move, I guess. But then again, how does it work with the fans?
That's what I'm saying. They're just going to be devastated, aren't they? They've just lost their team.
Has Phoenix, has Salt Lake City had an ice hockey team before?
I don't know.
Do you know? I don't know.
I wonder if I reckon it'll be called Utah. Like
Utah, yeah. Because they were the Arizona Coyotes, weren't they?
Yeah, not even just that. It's like you don't really see it called Salt Lake. It's even like the Utah Jazz as well, isn't it? And I'm pretty sure it's the owner of that's got it.
Oh, it is?
I think it might be.
Okay, all right. Interesting. You might tell us on this.
Get the sound. Hear the sound.
Head coach Andre Turney in the group, and certainly bittersweet. Connor Ingram was terrific tonight, but the game was the secondary story, and the fans are going to stick around here as the Coyotes salute the crowd and do the post-game festivities. Stan Wilson, as good as they come.
Love them. Absolutely love them. They're going to have to drag people out of this rink. I'm pretty sure about that. They're going to love that Stan's getting the best trainer to ever do it.
Bob Heathouse is as nice of a guy as I've ever met in my life. Stan Wilson's right there. What a person.
We're just blessed to work with such great individuals. There's Heater, the Heater. I know he's wearing this one too. No one lives and breathes the Arizona Coyotes like Bob Heathouse.
You're the owner, I guess.
Maybe.
Or ex-owner.
And nobody's leaving.
Yeah, the Coyotes are going to do their the shirts, the jerseys off their backs, and we're also going to salute this crowd here tonight at Mullet Arena.
That's so peak, that.
Just curious how long they've been in the in Arizona for.
I think I saw a
20 odd
woman
years
with a shirt that said since 1994.
Yeah, something sticks with me. I don't know if I heard 27 years when I read they were going to move.
Oh yeah.
So I might be wrong on 27 years, but just a long time anyway.
I'm guessing 30 because it said 94.
94, yeah.
That's what my guess is.
The crowd doesn't want to leave either, and they aren't.
The music's getting that much louder. They're cranking it up. This might be a party.
I think of all the support staff and Tyson too. I mean, players are going to be fine. You think about the people in the office. You think about the fans.
Fans more than anything.
It's amazing.
How about that?
That is an amazing staff right there.
Well, that was a cool moment.
Well, it was a good photo, that.
Yeah,
good photo, that when all the staff get together who've been there. I'm going to have to find out the reason why they're moving the franchise. I guess it's more money. Why? Did they share the stadium with the Phoenix Suns, you know?
Maybe.
The arena?
Maybe. I'm not 100% about that, but
yeah.
That's normally what happens, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. But if that's the arena where they're on their own, I mean, would the Phoenix Suns be able to... I don't know what the costs are running arenas and things like that. But would you need a secondary team? Do the fans from Arizona need that in Phoenix? Need that team where they know they're going to go? It looked like it was pretty full.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's full. I wonder if every game's full.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You know, if there's only 600, 700 people showing up to a game, then it's obviously the reason why it's relocating. Probably.
I don't know. I just think it's one of them ones when someone else has just bought it.
Yeah. It's mad how that works in the USA, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the friend, you see why college sports is so big.
Yeah.
When you look at it that way.
He was money on video replays this year.
Yeah, he was. Earned his money, that's for sure.
Aku Ratu there with Josh Doan.
That says it all right there for all of us. A lot of these kids grew up. A guy by the name of Austin Matthews. His favorite players was Shane Doan. One of the best players we have in this game today because of this team right here. I hope the kids keep on playing this great game here in the Valley.
I think they will.
Spent 28 great years building it to what it is today.
And you know what, Tyson? Just a shout out to you and all the alumni in the Valley that have stuck around and made this your retirement home and have given back to the kids.
I am struck by a memory as I sit and watch this moment, and it's of how many times during this particular ceremony, the shirts off the back, when the captain of this team was asked to take the microphone in front of the crowd at Gila River Arena and address the crowd. And Shane Doan would do that tirelessly every single year. He stood in front of every camera, win or lose, bankruptcy or not, and he would address the crowd, and he would thank them and ask them to stay with it, to stick with it, that hockey works here. I just so clearly remember him taking the mic while he was on skates. And the fact that he's walking out of this building here tonight and the lights are going out on this team and this franchise is really hard to stomach. And I know he held it back when we talked during the intermission, and I heard some of his radio interviews today, and I respect him so much for his tone and tenor of the day, and we all follow his lead still. Matt, you and I didn't play for him, but I still feel like he's the captain of our existence in this sport. And I for the last time, I guess, I'm going to tip my hat to him for how he has handled this whole day. The fact that he's even here tonight in celebration of this sport and this team and this franchise in this city is, I don't know, to me, that's just his DNA.
Said he did mention bankruptcy there, didn't he?
Did
Said when the captain got up and stood and talked about the years he'd been there and the bankruptcy. So I don't know if they struggled for finance and money
sense,
sort of thing.
I guess.
So if that's the case, then I can see why they moved.
That's
but
one less city that has 4 big sports teams, and then as well, I guess. And that was moved.
Yeah.
They were a bit spoiled for choice there. Anyway, go watch the Cardinals now or something.
Yeah.
The
Diamondbacks. Sport, go another sport and go watch it. But that's not. Imagine. I mean, you're only 20 years. They've been there 28 years. He said.
Yeah.
Now you think about 28 years. Can you imagine you've been supporting Manchester City all your life? Yeah. Right. You imagine if City just got up tomorrow and said, "No, we're going to go and be based out of I don't know, Leeds, and now we're going to be called Leeds City." You'd be like,
that's what I'm saying.
You know, you'd be like, just be like, what the fuck? You would, wouldn't you? Be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Right. But it's madness how team. I mean, there's only one team I know who's done it over here, the MK Dons.
Yeah,
moved from Wimbledon to Milton Keynes.
That was odd.
But I've never
And
seen
now,
it.
and now they made Wimbledon again, and now they're better than MK Dons.
Yeah, I know. But it's, but I don't know, man. It's one of them where I just can't see. Would you, how does it work? If you're, let us know if you're a Coyotes fan to find out. Would you now support them in Utah, or will you just bin it off? And what if Arizona gets a new franchise that comes in?
Yeah.
Don't know, in next year or the year after maybe. Do you pick up the new team and then start supporting them?
Just scrambles with your head, doesn't it? You don't know who to support at that point.
Yeah, it's kind
that
of
must
like
be so annoying.
It's one of them where you just go to sort of like pick up the numbers, wouldn't you, and support whoever's playing, just sort of like just enjoy the sport without having any kind of like. Because I know over here when you go and watch your football team, it's almost tribalism, isn't it? The thought of even if Man City go out of business, I'm not supporting any other team.
Nah,
I'll never watch football again. Type thing. I'll just like.
Well, I mean, maybe I'll go to like some Altrincham games.
Yeah, I'll go to somewhere like lower DV. I'll just watch Sunday League. I'll watch like Sunday pub teams, sort of thing. But I don't think I could ever get back into it if my team went out. It must be so like demoralising and so like, disheartening type thing. Don't know. It's bad for the fan. I always think about the fans first.
You always say that.
No,
Like, if
it's
City
about
did
yours.
go out of business, there'll be a new club and it'll be formed again.
It'd be
Even if it
reformed.
was right low, that's probably the team you'd support.
And that's the team I'd still probably go and watch because it'd be right at the lower leagues. It'd be like almost like Sunday League though.
Yeah.
But with that one, it's it's the fans I feel sorry for. I'm not like I say players and all that. They'll get paid and they'll move on and they'll carry on. The management team they'll find somewhere else quite easy. The fans don't have the team to go and watch them. Some of them might have been watching for 28 years.
No, yeah, probably, most likely.
Tough one. Let us know if you're a Coyotes fan or you're a fan of a team that has moved.
Same.
Did you stick with that team? Because I know in NFL,
I'd like to know like
baseball have had teams that have moved around.
Same like NBA. Like if you were a
NBA.
Seattle SuperSonics fan, who do you support in basketball now?
Yeah, do you
So
wait?
remember when we went to Tennessee and there was no team in Nashville for
Yeah.
basketball? I asked them like, who do you support in basketball, and you said no one.
It's a tough one, isn't it? But if a basketball team, if an NBA team comes to Nashville and forms the Nashville, whatever they're called, the Nashville line dancers, right?
The Nashville country singers.
The Nashville cowboy hats, and cowboy boots. But I don't know. It's would you support them if that's the case? Would you sort of like be a new fan of them? And
Yeah,
go
you would
to,
have
like,
to, really.
Yeah.
You'd have to show support for a new team.
You support your town, don't you? But that's why college football and stuff like you see why people are so dedicated
So
to
he's
college
from
football.
like Nashville, but then you say he supports Tennessee in college, and they're from Knoxville type.
Yeah.
And then like in Nashville, you also have Vanderbilt. He doesn't like Vanderbilt.
Yeah, but he probably went to
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Anyway, interesting story. It's something that always baffled us both, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So let us know in the comments what you think of that. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.